You're watching ATN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do our next review for tonight's episode of The Flash. Tonight, as of the recording of this video, and the cat's out the bag. The cat is out the bag. Great work by Joe and Cisco, as well as The Flash and aka Barry Allen and Eddie Thawne, who were dealing with a metahuman that was such a nuisance. I really liked the villain this week. What a nuisance, and boy, was he looking weird at the end, huh? Like on some old alien, and oof. It's a little grotesque, but a very, very good episode. This villain caused a lot of issues, and it's amazing that Flash and Eddie working together. I was a little surprised, based on what happened last week after Barry had spoken to Iris, and then Iris still gave Eddie such a hard time. I was concerned that it might cause a little rift between the two. Now, based on some of the trailers we saw in the past, we saw some scenes here that some of us speculated may have meant more than they actually did. For example, Eddie shooting the two cops. For a while there, I thought that was going to be a big deal. Maybe it had something to do with Reverse Flash, but it had to do with this villain with the ability to change into anyone he touches. And I might have missed it, but I'm assuming he touched Eddie when they got to the house, and he was disguised as his mother. So that had to be it, because it definitely didn't do it while they were running. And I like the little crossover, with Cisco and Joe going over to Starling City and working with Captain Lance as well. Well, not really working with Laurel, but she was there. But the great thing about that, and this is why when they cross this over, it's just so cool. Joe may have helped Captain Lance get over his anger against his daughter. The little chat they had in regards to the relationship with Joe and Iris, and Joe using that to kind of compare and contrast what's going on with Laurel and Captain Lance. And hopefully we'll see that, rectified soon on the Arrow. Maybe not tomorrow's episode. That looks like it's going to have a lot to do with Oliver and Thea, but hopefully before the season's end. And did anyone crack up, after towards the end when Laurel gave Cisco, I guess, a picture? I guess that was part of the deal for him. He was like, yeah, I'll upgrade your tech. Just dress up like the Black Canary and take a picture with me. And sure enough, she did. It was just great. For a minute, I thought I thought maybe she'd give him a picture of her like in her Black Canary mask and a bikini or something. That's what I would have requested personally. But anyway, that's just me. Or maybe more. Who knows? She wanted the tech pretty badly. I would have pushed the envelope. Anyway. But yeah, flipping back over to Central City. So yeah, this Hannibal character was a nuisance. And the biggest concern for me throughout the episode was when they were earlier speculating the possibility that if he touched Barry, he could get Barry's powers. And I thought to myself, wow, that's going to be a headache for Barry. And I really thought they were going to go that route, because the other thing I thought was, wow, if they do that, this is going to be an opportunity for Barry to maybe practice, you know what I mean? Get some hands-on experience of what it's like to deal with another speedster. Because Reverse Flash has dealt with the Flash already. But Barry in this timeline has only dealt with Reverse Flash for a very brief moment and got his ass whooped. So, but it was very funny, the scene in Star Labs with Hannibal disguised as Barry, as well as Caitlin, and that just kind of played out well. I'm surprised she didn't catch it sooner. She's such a clever girl. I think she started to pick up on it right around the time that Iris got there, and I guess Iris kind of screwed things up, because she easily could have played it off and just grabbed the serum and boom, hit him with it. So, and this interesting now that Cisco was able to find Eobard's, I guess I can call him Eobard now, the cat's out the bag. But anyway, Dr. Wells. I found Dr. Wells' little lab, or little section in the lab where he keeps his secret, the Reverse Flash suit, the future newspaper that has the Flash missing. Now Barry has seen that. Is that going to affect the timeline? We remember a couple episodes ago, Dr. Wells was always telling Barry, hey, you can't mess with this, and there's certain things you shouldn't know because it can disrupt the timeline. Well, Barry knows that in the year 2024, the month of April, he vanishes. He goes missing. So how is that going to affect their current timeline, or potentially a future that's about to come? Interesting stuff. And now, that scene with Joe and Dr. Wells at the very end at the precinct, I was kind of getting the idea that I think he knows what's going on. Thawne knows what's going on. He's getting an idea that something's not right. When you see everybody, like hanging out, like Cisco and Joe going to Starling City for what? And that Eobard knows that that's where he killed Dr. Wells. So he looks at that. Caitlyn can't lie for shit. She can't. She gives it away. So she's acting funny. Barry gave him an attitude problem a couple of episodes ago. So he knows something's going on. He can't put his finger on it. But if he's a smart man, and he is, he's going to figure it out pretty soon. And I think he will figure it out. I think before they can catch him, so to speak, he's probably gonna surprise them. He's gonna know, and we're gonna see what happens. I mean, next week's episode looks fantastic. Just a lot of cool stuff. This show has just been phenomenal. I'm almost getting depressed knowing that it's coming to an end soon. But I think my biggest thing is how they're gonna top the first season. But just a great episode. It was just well balanced between Cisco and Joe in Starling City, interacting with the Lances, and obviously Eddie and Barry working together, and then Eddie, kind of maintaining his integrity while still kind of lying to Iris. He confessed to her that he's working with the Flash, but did not sell Barry out. A decent balance. And finally, Iris did not get on my nerves. It's unfortunate that it took him almost going to jail for life for her to come around. I mean, really? So, but nonetheless, they're at peace. She's back home. All is well. And we'll see what happens next week. This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit ETN's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description. You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do our next review for tonight's episode of The Flash. Tonight, as of the recording of this video, and the cat's out the bag. The cat is out the bag. Great work by Joe and Cisco, as well as The Flash, and aka Barry Allen, and Eddie Thawne, who were dealing with a metahuman that was such a nuisance. I really liked the villain this week. What a nuisance, and boy, was he looking weird at the end, huh? Like on some old alien, and oof. Little grotesque, but a very, very good episode. This villain caused a lot of issues, and it's amazing that Flash and Eddie